Everybody thinks that San Diego is just one big beach town where you go eat tacos, surf all day, and live your best life. But here's something that nobody tells you. Living in the right part of San Diego can cost more than Beverly Hills prices, although I'd like to think it's with a seriously improved, laid-back vibe. And the #1 most expensive spot on this list is technically not even San Diego at all. By the way, if you're thinking about making a move to San Diego, myself and my team, we help tons of people buy and sell homes here. You'll find a link in the description with more information. And today in this video, we're counting down the 10 most expensive places to live all across San Diego County. I'm going to show you how many homes are on the market right now, the price ranges, and what makes each area just so exclusive. That is probably a word that you're going to hear a lot in this video, exclusive. But stick around to the end because that top spot might surprise you. It's not even a coastal area. There's no ocean view. Starting off on the top of this list is actually maybe my favorite city, the city of Encinitas. And in Encinitas, there are roughly 180 listings, so it's actually a sizable place. The price ranges for these homes are anywhere from $1 million to $20 million plus, depending on whether you're looking for a home right on the coast or if you're willing to go a little bit inland. Located in North County, this is where you're going to find an affluent coastal community with a laid-back surfer vibe. You have neighborhoods like Olivenhain and Cardiff. They have hilltop homes with ocean views, quiet streets, and artsy local culture. And I actually lived here for a little while. Steph and I actually lived in the north end of Encinitas up until around 2022, and we loved the downtown area. We loved the beaches. Honestly, it felt like we were just on the border of being too far away from the city of San Diego, but it just didn't. It felt like everything was accessible, even though we were in North County. It's kind of just like on the border of being too far, but it's not quite. It's great. It's perfect. I think one of the things that we really liked about it is that it doesn't feel ultra exclusive like a lot of these other places on this list feel, but it is one of the highest value coastal towns that still feels relax. Coming in at number 9 on this list is going to be Solana Beach. Solana Beach has just over 40 listings between condos and single family homes. Now, you're going to get definitely a sizable discount if you are willing to look for an attached property, a condo or a townhome. They're starting closer to $1.3 million. If you're looking for a single family home, you need to start closer to that $2 million range. Solana Beach is a fairly small coastal city, actually a really small, maybe the smallest city in San Diego, is just south of Encinitas and north of the city of San Diego. It has a fun and distinct walkable art district. And honestly, it has some of the best and most pristine beaches in San Diego County. And because the city is so small, only a population of 12,000 people, it's a tough place to get into. Every single home is going to be competitive, whether you're renting or buying. You're paying heavily for the location. Coming in at number 8 is the tourist dream of La Jolla. It has over 180 homes currently for sale. You can actually get into La Jolla for a condo around $500,000. Although, to be honest, a lot of my clients that look in this area, the homes that are around the $1 million range for condos is more of a realistic starting point. Although technically you can find stuff under that. And single family homes start at around $2 million. La Jolla is the crown jewel of San Diego, although they're actively fighting to become their own city and actually pull away from the city of San Diego, but that's a video for another day. Here in La Jolla, you have sea lions, tide pools, and some of the best views along the entire coast. And this is the place where people think of when they imagine living in San Diego or imagine San Diego luxury. It's also just a good place to go spend a day and feel like a tourist in San Diego or take someone on a nice date night. You have high-end restaurants, boutique shopping, art galleries. It's pretty fancy. The question a lot of people have when it comes to a pricey coastal area like La Jolla is, do you prefer location exclusively in proximity to the ocean? Or do you prefer a quieter lifestyle, a little bit more inland with more land? Just a little bit of food for thought when you're debating between these very expensive coastal areas and other places you could potentially live around the county. Next up at number 7 on this list is going to be Coronado Island, which is indeed not an island. It's technically a peninsula, but everyone calls it Coronado Island for some reason. Coronado. Number 7 is Coronado. And with over 100 homes currently for sale, there's a lot to choose from here, but not at a very attractive price for a lot of people. Pretty much starting at the $1.5 million mark and going up to $10 million or more. And Coronado is probably the most unique place on this list. It's one of the places that just, it feels like a permanent resort. You don't really feel like a San Diegan when you're in Coronado. You feel like a Coronadan? I feel like it'd be Coronadan would be the word. In Coronado, you have the infamous Hotel del Coronado, a very strong Navy presence, beaches on both sides, and homes that feel like they belong in a travel magazine. But island life, it comes with island prices. Number 6 on the list is going to get us back to some traditional suburbs. We're talking about Carmel Valley. And currently there are over 50 homes for sale in Carmel Valley. The price ranges start at around $900,000 for an attached property. I think for a lot of people, it's kind of the $1 million mark for an attached property like a condo or a townhome. and starting around the $1.7 million mark for a single family home. If you've never heard of Carmel Valley, here's probably the best way I can describe it. It's like San Diego's master plan suburbia at the luxury level. And it's at the north end of the city of San Diego so much that I would say a lot of San Diegans, a lot of San Diego residents, they probably just think it's part of North County. It's not. Carmel Valley is clean, it's new, it's loaded with schools and shopping. It's close to some of the best beaches in La Jolla and Del Mar. Everything just kind of looks perfect here, which some people love and some people just think maybe it's a little too cookie cutter. Coming at number 5 on the list is going to be Del Mar. And currently, Del Mar has over 60 homes for sale. So I would say low to medium range of homes for sale. And the median home in Del Mar is going to be $1.5 million. Now that includes, again, attached properties, detached properties, single family homes, condos, townhomes, all the different things. But it can get up to $50 million or more, depending on that view, depending on that location, depending on the size of the home. Del Mar is kind of special and unique because it's small, it's exclusive, and it's famous for the Del Mar Fairgrounds, the racetracks, and the Bluff-top estates. I would categorize it as having a mature and educated vibe. There's also a nice walkable downtown area and some good restaurants and shops that anyone can access. I think if you're looking for a boutique coastal luxury town, this is it. The homes here are as elite and unique and custom as it gets across San Diego County. Number 4 on the list is going to be Del Mar Heights. And yes, this is part of Del Mar, but this is a small niche area part of Del Mar that is very exclusive. I'm sorry, you're going to hear the word exclusive a lot on this list. Currently, there are 16 homes for sale in Del Mar Heights, and the price range from $900,000 to $7.5 million. But they're leaning a lot more towards that $7.5 million mark. What's unique about this very coastal subset of Del Mar is that it has custom homes and it has its own access. It's its own access to Torrey Pines, La Jolla, and all sorts of coastal beaches. It's also basically just very custom homes with ocean views, which is very hard to beat. And of course, I'm not crazy enough to call this affordable, but one could argue it's excellent value for the coastal prestige if you're willing and able to drop this kind of cheddar on a single family home. Coming in at number 3 on this list is going to be Point Loma's La Playa. Now, there are currently just over 15 homes are currently for sale in this very small section of Point Loma. The price ranges are anywhere from 1.6 to over $10 million. La Playa is unique and made its way onto this list because it's a luxury peninsula neighborhood in San Diego. It has historic value and it has bay and ocean views and then also marina access. There's not a lot of marina access, if you believe it or not, throughout all of San Diego County. So you get a combination of ocean, bay, and city views with a strong nautical feel, yacht club influence, and historic charm. It's also not quite as touristy as some of these surrounding beach areas, so it feels more exclusive, although it's completely accessible. I doubt this is going to be on basically any other top 10 list, but it does hold its own. I'm going to argue it holds its own as a prestige peninsula. Coming in at number 2 on this list is going to be Fairbanks Ranch, with currently just over 20 homes for sale. This is an exclusive area. Unlike the other exclusive areas that we mentioned, the price ranges in Fairbanks Ranch, be ready for this, starting at around $3.5 million and going up $20 million plus. What's interesting here is even if you're from San Diego, it's very possible you've never heard of this place. And there's a very simple reason for that. It's because, like myself, you are not worthy. What's unique about this place is it has newer construction, gated golf communities, and space, like a lot of space for new construction. Unlike a lot of newer communities that you find all over San Diego County, they're going smaller and smaller on the individual lots. Fairbanks Ranch isn't like that. It has space, and of course, you're paying for it. It's less coastal view with more estate vibes and privacy. It's appealing to high net worth individuals who want exclusivity. Yes, you lose out on direct access and views of the ocean, but you get more house for your dollar. And for a lot of people, that's a lot of value. All right, before we hit number 1 on this list, you've probably noticed by now that these areas are pricey, but the top spot on this list kind of just blows them all away. This is the area where celebrities, athletes, and CEOs kind of hide here in San Diego, and the price tag is on another level. At number 1 on this list is going to be the infamous, the exclusive, the incredible, the amazing Rancho Santa Fe. Now, yes, there are over 100, actually over 115 homes currently for sale in this area, but you have to be ready to throw down on the price of that home. The median home in Rancho Santa Fe is $5.8 million. There are 7 homes currently for sale that are over $20 million in Rancho Santa Fe, and I've seen homes listed for up to $100 million here in Rancho Santa Fe. Rancho Santa Fe is technically not a part of San Diego, but it absolutely is the most expensive place in all of San Diego County. Think gated estates, equestrian properties, massive lots, and ultimate privacy. You're not just buying a home here in Rancho Santa Fe, you are buying a lifestyle. This is where you want to live. You want to escape an exclusive community surrounded by coastal luxury. The 10 most expensive places to live across all of San Diego County. Which one shocked you the most? And if money were no object, which of these areas would you actually want to live in? Where would you want to live? Do you want to live on La Jolla Cove? Do you want to live on the cliffs of La Jolla? Or do you want to live in Rancho Santa Fe with acres and acres of lake? I kind of go back and forth, but I think I'd probably lean towards the coast. Why not? I love the ocean. If you're thinking about making a move here to San Diego County, or you're looking for one of these multi-million-dollar estates, myself and my team, the Best Life Home team, we would love to help. There's more information down below. There's a link in our description so you can reach out. We can have a conversation and see if we can help. And if these neighborhoods are a little bit past your budget, don't worry. We've actually made a video for the most affordable neighborhoods, at least by San Diego standards, in this video right here. So check it out and enjoy.